Happy Friday, everybody. It is the 5th of the month. It is finally Friday. Okay, this is Mr. DeVries Restoration. He basically staying in it to build a house. So his compartment door, we're going to get his compartment door back on. Get that 2 new speakers, just an eyesore. Put some new fabric on this. Detail crew did pretty good. We subbed that out, but for their first job, this had a lot of oxidation on it. But we're going to go ahead and remove and replace that light. The light works, but it's just a little rusted. We'll do a full liquid liner. It doesn't need it, but it's just a good for the next customer that buys it, that they have a lifetime product up there. We want to paint those caps. Service refrigerator. It's basically like when we take an RV on consignment, it's literally everything is documented, videoed. I literally don't even advertise for consignment sales, but I got a reputation that if you think that you got ripped off at the dealership, which you did, and that's why they want to rip you off again by saying, we want to buy your used RV. And they're like, Scotty, well, how, if they ripped me off last year? I said, well, why are they calling you or wanting to buy it in the first place? Well, inflation is up, parts is up, RVs are up. Most of these RVs are up 35 to 45%. Let's go over to one that's like a really crazy story. Like that Montana. That's an $89,000 rig if it's restored, right? But basically, like this Vacationeer, dealers are selling it for $126,000. When I get done with the restoration, the Cadillac converter was stolen off of it, so we're doing an insurance. I had to do an insurance claim on that issue, but this is Progressive Insurance ordeal. Still waiting. I knew not to tackle this job when they brought it over here from Campers World. Said they didn't trust Campers World. Well, after I got off the phone with the agent said, yeah, the Campers World did do a subfloor, and I was just right on the point. I said, well, the reason why it's covered is probably because they didn't recommend a slide topper. And now y'all are just both right there in the middle where the customer's going out, because it's that no roof leak or any water leak is covered under any kind of warranty. Okay, this Vacationeer, $126,000. This company that made this DuraShield is probably no longer in business. If they are, I never had this put on a brand new RV. Has 11,000 miles. Basically, I mean, the customer that buys this literally could go to the bank and finance $120,000 and just come pay me a small fraction of that. And they could walk away with, everybody walks away with equity, which means, like, versus you go to a dealership, when you go out that gate, you're done. They're all high-fiving, another Rolex, another sale. They'll worship you until you go out that gate. Never, ever, ever. I don't care who you're buying it from. Tell the sales department when it's ready to be picked up. And they say, yes, ma'am, it's ready to be picked up Friday. You say, you hire a mobile guy. It don't have to be me. It don't have to be anybody. Just your local mobile RV tech. Let him come and do a 45-point inspection. Believe me, he will find a lot of stuff. And not only will he find a lot of stuff, I'd say you're going to find out that you've already been charged for a lot of stuff. I'm working with a lot of customers right now, and we're kind of working with some attorneys. And I know when you work at a dealership, if you got a unit that's over so many years old, you got to do a burn pack. You got to do a lot of different stuff. So basically what I'm getting at is I've found out through 2 companies how they had charged them everything that I was doing, basically. I mean, they had already, deep in their finance, they had already paid for all that stuff. But guess what? None of the work was performed, but the bill was definitely there. So we're just here to change the game. Coal miner from Kentucky, and I'm happy to be working outside. But these people that's doing these customers, just, it's not right. It's almost like the dealerships that had a monopoly on the game this whole time, until people started getting smartphones and traveling. So give us a call. Look us up online, Mobile RV Services LLC. Get Jonathan over there taking care of business. He's gonna be an ace. He is an ace. Might be the GOAT. You know what that stands for, don't you, Jonathan? Greatest of all time. Y'all have a happy camping. Good weekend, guys.